Namaskar, myself Dr. Manisha. Today we will discuss Parada Dosha and Shodhana. This is a review article highlighting the importance of Mercury in Ayurveda, its impurities, toxicity and purification methods. Shastra, Parada is considered the physical essence of Lord Shiva. It is a superior among metals due to its ability to swallow other metals. Parada holds spiritual, holistic and therapeutic significance. However, impure mercury causes illness worse than poison, hence purification is mandatory. Now we will see the Parada Dosha review. There are three types of main categories of impurities in Parada, that is a Naisargika Doshas, Yougika Doshas and Aupadhika Doshas. Naisargika means natural impurities, Yogic means impurities due to combination with other metals, and Aupadhika means impurities due to oxidation or covering. In that classification, in Naisargika Doshas, there are three types of subtypes, Visha, Vani, Mal. Yogic in Yogic, Nag and Vanga classification. Aupadhik mean in Aupadhik, Bhumij, Girij, Varij, Nagaj and Vangaj categories. In Naisargika Doshas, which are natural impurities found in Mercury, this includes first Visesha Doshas, that is a toxic element. Vani Doshas is a heat or fire related impurities. In Mala Dosha, general dirt or physical contaminants. In different acharya have mentioned variation sometimes up to 10 types. Examples include Mada, Darpa, Gaurav, Chapal, Uddinatva, Kautilya, Anavarta, Sankar and Chandatva. In Yogic Dosha, Yogic Dosh arises when mercury is mixed with other metals like Nag and Vanga. Sometimes Vish is also included, as reference book is a Anandkanda. These are often added for trade purpose to increase weight and market value. Health hazards include Zadya, means lethargy, advanced bloating and Kushta, that is a skin diseases. In Aupadhika Doshas, also known as the Kanchuka Doshas, are formed due to oxidation, forming a greyish layer on mercury. These are further subdivided based on their origin and effects. Likewise, Bhumija means purity and its effect in our body like causes dryness. Origin from mercury is a Girija, that is a Patini, which effect in our body is a leads to cracked skin. Likewise, Varij, Vidhi causes severe Malabheda. In Nagaj, Dravi and Malakari, that is a liquefaction of tissues and Tridosha aggravation in our body after consuming the Nagaj Dosha's mercury. Vangaj Doshas, that is a Andakari and Dhangshi, results in blindness and hoarseness of voice. This classification helps us identify the type of impurities and guide the selection of appropriate Shodhan procedure for safe therapeutic use of Parada. In modern mercury toxicity, from a modern perspective, mercury exists in three forms, that is the elemental, second is the inorganic salts and third is the organic compounds. In elemental, for example, liquid metallic mercury, which is used in our thermometers and dental amalgams, which is exist when inhale these vapors, elemental vapors, mainly affect our brains. Second type is a inorganic salts, that is a salts and oxides that do not contain carbon. For example, mercury chloride, which is a highly toxic and corrosive salt, which damage our gut line and kidneys. Third type is a organic compound, that is a carbon bound mercury, which is a more lipid soluble. For example, methyl mercury, found in contaminated fish, strongly neurotoxic, which is a lipid soluble and affects CNS strongly. One term is here Hydrargyrism. Hydrargyrism means it is a medical term for long term mercury toxicity. Usually results from inhalation of mercury vapors or continuous contact with mercury salts. Chronic exposure leads to tremor, neuropsychiatric abnormalities and gingivitis. Other symptoms like insomnia, abnormal sweating, loosening of teeth, jaundice, memory loss, personality changes, kidney damage and CNS effects are common. Fatal dose. Fatal dose here is a referred to the means minimum lethal quantity of mercury compounds that can cause death in humans. Key takeaway here is a elemental mercury vapors, that is a fatal dose is a 10 mg per meter cubic meter, rapidly absorbed via lungs and primarily affects the brain. Inorganic salts like mercury chloride, that is a 30 to 50 mg per kg is a fatal dose, which is a corrosive, damage gut mucosa and kidney. And organic mercury compound like methyl mercury, which is a lipid soluble, cross blood brain barrier and strongly neurotoxic. For all these forms, fatal period is typically 3 to 5 days after lethal exposure. Shodhana is essential before therapeutic use. There is a two types, that is a Samanya Shodhana in general and Visesha Shodhana, that is a specific. Here purpose is for Shodhana is remove impurities, reduce toxicity and enhance efficacy. In Samanya Shodhana method, that is a method 1, In this procedure, mix equal part of Parad and Sudha Churna in a Khalva Yantra. Perform trituration for 8 hours daily for 3 days. Collect visible mercury, filter through cloth. Recover remaining mercury from lime powder using Urdhva Patna, means distillation process, with Damru Yantra. Wash mercury with warm water. Triturate purified mercury with garlic paste and half part of the Sendhav Lavan until it turns black. Wash again with warm water. We find clear purified Parad obtained. In method second, ingredients here are Parad, which is a required quantity. Also, Grudha Kumari Swaras, Chitrak Murtva and Raktasarsha. Each ingredients taken 1/16 part of Parada. Here is a procedure that mix all ingredients in a Khalva Yantra. Triturate with Broti Quat and Tripla Quat continuously for 3 days. Wash the mixture with warm water. Here we find a pure Parad free from Sapta Kanchuka Dosha. In method 3, ingredients are equal quantity of Sudha Churna and Parad. Also taken a Gruhadhun, Haridra Churna, Ishtika Churna, which is a 1/16 part of Parad, and use of Kanji for washing. In procedure, Parad and Sudha Churna are triturated in Khalva Yantra for 7 days. Mercury globules partly disappear into lime powder. Collect visible mercury, wash with warm water and keep separately. Again triturate collected mercury with Grahadum, Hadridra and Ishtika Churna for 3 days. Wash carefully with Kanji and filter through cloths. We get pure form of mercury which is free from Saptakanchuk doshas. In method 4, we have ingredients mercury, which is a required amount. Also take Nagvalli Swaras, Adrak Swaras and Sajjikshar, Yavakshar and Tankan, which is the 1/16 part of the Parad. In procedure, mercury triturate with Nagvalli and Adrak Swaras in Khalva Yantra. Add 3 types of Kshar, that is a Sajjikshar, Yavakshar and Tankan, and continuous trituration for 3 days. Wash with warm water or Kanji. We get a pure mercury free from Saptakanchuk dosha and shining like a pearl. In method 5, we take ingredients which is each ingredients is in quantity about 1/20th part of the Parad, which is a Trikatu Churna, Guda, Yavani Churna, Panchalavan, that is a Savarchal, Sendav, Bid Lavan, Samudra Lavan and Audbid Lavan. Also Chitrakmot Churna taken, Trifala Churna, Ksharatre, that is a Sajjikshar, Yavakshar and Tankan Shar, Sarshab Bij taken also, and Dattu Bij. In procedure, mix required quantity of Parad with all above ingredients. Triturate thoroughly in Khalva Yantra. Then we get a purified Parad free from impurities and safe for therapeutic use. In Ayurvedic Prakash methods, we have taken Ashuddha Parad, Lashun Kalka, which is in equal quantity, and Sendhav Lavan, which is also in equal quantity taken. And in procedure, triturate Parad with Lashun Kalka and Sendhav Lavan for 7 days. Collect the mercury from the mixture, wash thoroughly with warm water. Then we get a Shuddha Parad, that is a purified mercury. In Visesha Shodhana, there is a reference of Rasatarangini in specific drug used for specific doshas, which is mentioned there. For Nag dosha, use Gruhadum, Ishtika, Haridra, Ulash. For Vanga dosha, use Indrayan, Ankol, Haridra. For Agni, Chitrakmu use. For Mala dosha, Aragvattvak use. And use for other doshas, use Trifala, Trikatu and Gokshur and Dattu. For Visesha Shodhana, there is another reference in Ayurvedic Prakash. In that mention, for Mala doshas, use Aragvatmul. For Visha dosha, Trifala use. Vani dosha, Chitrak use. Chanchalya reduce from Krishna Dattul. Nag dosha, use Kanchi. For Vanga dosha, use Ankol. Giri dosha, Trikatu use. And Asayagni use Gokshur Churna. Then for in discussion, we get a importance for and purification of Parada. There is a more significant because Parada is a vital inorganic metal and less used than herbal drugs due to heavy metal poisoning. Impure mercury cause harmful effect, but classical Shodhana methods removes all impurities and enhance their therapeutic efficacy. So we need for classical Shodhana, even with distilled mercury available, traditional purification with herb drugs like Trifala, Haridra, which reduce their toxicity. Also physicochemical changes occurs and improves bioavailability. In that, smaller particle size gets better absorption, smoothness, we get non-irritating properties. Also chemical alteration, we enhance tissue compatibility, reduce toxicity for better cell acceptance. And role of Mardhan here describe, that is a frictional heat removes non-heat resistant impurities. Moderate temperature enhances enzymatic reactions. Excessive heat causes enzyme inactivation. Uniform Mardhan ensure optimum purification. Ideal method is a Shodhana with Lasun Swaras is considered best. Sulfur in garlic binds mercury. Black amalgam forms and other chemical reactions remains unexplored here. In conclusion, mercury from the earth contains natural, physical and chemical impurities. Purification is mandatory before therapeutic use. Classical texts like Rasatranjini, Ayurveda Prakash and Rasratna Samuchay describe various Parat Doshas, that is the impurities, detailed Shodhan methods to eliminate them. Here is the aim to ensure safe, effective and enhanced therapeutic application of purified Parada. Thank you for watching this presentation on Parat Shodhana in Rasashastra. I hope this video helped you understand the importance of purification, classical methods and their scientific relevance in ensuring the safe and effective use of Parada. If you found this video useful for your studies, research or clinical understanding, please like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more educational content related to Ayurveda and Rasashastra. Your support motivates me to create more such informative videos. Thank you.